So we're just finishing off sowing our green cover crop now into the potato fields. This is the last stage of preparation before next spring for planting the potatoes. As you can see, last night we've done the centre of the fields all. So we cultivated them first, as you saw in the previous video, and then we've been in and given it a run with the sower. This is our sower here, our horse disc drill. Well, I'll take a wee look and see what seeds we've got inside here and what we're planting. It's really a quite simple process. Put your seed into the hopper and you get your you've got your mix of seeds there, and then basically a big fan on the hydraulics of the tractor blows the seeds up through all those pipes, come out the bottom and out through this disc. The disc cuts a wee slot in the soil, puts the seed in, and then the wheel comes behind and covers it over, and then you have a wee following harrow just to harrow the seed in nicely. We needn't go looking for any seeds because they're that small and black. We'll be there all day to find them. So you haven't actually seen us produce any food yet. It's all about being about preparation. And preparation is key and is vitally important because the number one asset of the farmer is quality, healthy, productive soil. And actually you could say it's the number one asset of the world. Without quality, healthy, productive soil, the world would have been starvation. And regardless of what these celebrities say about factory farming and factory food and growing in a warehouse, that will never feed the world, nor will it provide the correct vitamins and minerals and sustenance that the human body needs. The stuff produced from the soil is vitally important and always will be for a long time in many's life yet. So we have to prepare and look after our soil, because we can destroy it very quickly, but it takes a hell of a lot longer to build it back up into a healthy situation. Sometimes the weather can be against us and that can cause us to do damage to the soil in a wet year or wet harvest. This year in particular we'll be coming into issues where there's more compaction in the soil, especially for the farmers maybe up in the northwest of the province where they have a lot more rainfall. They're in heavier clay or land. And the only option they have is to plough the land over to make sure that they can have healthy, compact-free soil, because if the soil is compact and has no air in it, it will not produce viable crops. So it's vitally important that we lift that compaction. That can be an issue this year. We're a wee bit luckier down here that we are in shalier, drier soil. As you can see, there's quite a bit of dust flying regardless of the fact that we've had a lot of rain in the past few weeks. A wee night's rain now actually would do good that we've sowed these seeds. It would provide the moisture around the seed to help them germinate and get the crop up and away. Showing a variation of varieties of green cover in the one mix here at the moment. You have tillage radish that will put down a deep root and it'll help open up the soil, which gives you better drainage. It cuts your compaction. We have the likes of vetch and clover and phacelia, which will attract the nutrients that's left in the soil and produce nodules on their roots and help hold those nutrients. And then whenever we break the crop down, come potato planting time, it will release those nutrients back into the soil and help feed the following crop. So again, we're utilising the nutrients that is available in the soil rather than losing them over the winter. Quite often we're over-equipped in this country when it comes to machinery, but because of the changeable weather, when we get conditions like this that are ideal, we have to maximise and make the most that we possibly can of the conditions. There's no point tiddling about and missing it, because all we do then is we either miss the opportunity to put a viable crop in, or we do damage to the soil by putting it in less than desirable conditions. outside done. That's the cover crops planted. We will leave these fields now. This one will hopefully be used to plant our early potatoes at the end of January, start of February, and then weather permitting, the rest will be planted from sort of mid-March to mid-April, which is the ideal timing to get your main crop of the potatoes planted. We'll leave this field now until then, and hopefully we'll have a good green cover, comes up, protects the soil, provides suppression of the weeds by choking them out, and just protects the soil from the wind and the rain, and leaves us a good seed bed prepared, ready for planting the potatoes.